An oil spill delays a planned sea turtle release off Grand Isle. Audubon treated the turtles for illnesses related to cold temperatures. Louisiana offshore oil ports say that a mechanical failure overnight leaked crude oil into the Gulf. The company operates about 20 miles out from Port Fourchon, and a spokesperson says crews found patches of oil across about a mile-long area they're working to clean up. The spokesperson also says that there's no impact on the fish or wildlife there. Audubon has not said when it will release these turtles.